yo. We live.
Welcome to Element University.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We live, y'all. We live. All right, here we is. We live. Yeah, we gonna talk about a bunch of stuff tonight, man. Or today. Pull this up real quick. Yeah, y'all. Peace, love, and abundance. We live. Fifth Element. Fifth Element is live. All right, let's get it, y'all. We here, y'all. We gonna talk about a lot of stuff, man. You heard recently, you feel me? The shit that the I don't know if it's beans, but something's going on with the fog. The fog has returned, y'all. The fog around certain places in America has returned. All right. Now my theories when it came to the last fog was that something was terraforming certain areas. All right, family, you got to realize that we share this planet with multiple races of beings. Okay. And 2006, the real disclosure is going to happen. All right, they're really releasing mad files when it comes to certain beings that we share the earth with. All right, and look what happened with Texas. Texas shut down a whole. Texas shut down a lot of their airports over there. No airports over there for like 10 to 20 days. Why did they close they planes around the time when the fog came? Crazy, y'all. Something's going on. All right, something's going on. Let's get it though. All right. I want to jump in. The first video I want to jump into was a whistleblower, right? The CIA agent. Okay, the CIA agent exposes some of the technology they have. You heard? And it's deep. He talks about how the CIA, if they want to, can hack into your TV, hack into your phone, listen to everything. I'm telling you, yo. And this is an actual agent coming out with this information. Okay, and the reason why they're disclosing this is because everything is about to be public now. All right, everything is about to be public. I used to think my uncle was bugged out growing up. This nigga go to sleep, unplug all his shit, unplug his TV, cover his TV up. I used to be like, yo, Unc, what's wrong? He'd be like, yo, they can listen to you through your microwave and all that. And I remember I was young hearing him say that shit. And then when I kind of got to of age, I'm like, damn, Unc was right. So I knew about this information for years and years and years. But yeah, it's just deep. It's very
Does the CIA
deep. I want
does the CIA listen through our phones and laptop cameras?
Okay,
Yes.
like I said,
I hate to say it.
this is a CIA agent. This is a CIA agent. Okay, this is a whistleblower who is no longer an agent, but he's letting motherfuckers know what they do. Okay, he's letting motherfuckers know what the CIA does and how they pretty much spy on us, y'all. Listen to this.
There was a dramatic leak in 2017 that the CIA came to call the Vault 7 disclosures. Gigabytes worth of documents leaked by a CIA technology engineer.
Okay, so this ain't just no guy talking. This is an actual CIA agent, yo. And he's saying that there was another agent who stopped being a CIA agent and he leaked mad files. All right. Now listen to this. Listen what these motherfuckers can do, y'all. And it's great because, like I said, I knew about this, but it's good that some of these people who are a part of these organizations are whistleblowing now. You feel me? Because now a lot of these conspiracy theories, because it was deemed a conspiracy theory, bro. But now this is true.
Told us was that the CIA can intercept anything from anyone, number one. Number two, they can remotely take control of your car through the car's embedded computer.
Now
To do what?
that's crazy.
To make you drive off a bridge, into a tree, to make you kill yourself and make it
Listen,
look
y'all,
like an accident.
think about
They
some of these Hollywood actors. What's the dude from Fast and the Furious who was a good ass driver? How the hell he randomly crashed his car like that into a wall? Hmm? Come on, y'all. After learning this shit, I was trying to do some research to see if my vehicle has that computer system where they can take control. I'm a regular citizen, but you know, I'm kind of paranoid a little bit. You feel me? And when he said that, I never really heard of that, bro. And now that shit tied me into like just mad shit that goes on. How many people randomly be crashing and shit like that? You feel me? Randomly, like how the fuck this dude crash in an open road, nobody else around. You feel me? Nobody else around. Like I'm telling y'all, shit crazy. Listen to this stuff.
can take over your smart television and turn the speaker into a microphone so that they can listen to what's being said in the room even when the TV is turned off. God knows what else they can do that hasn't been leaked. Does the CIA listen through our phones and
Listen, y'all, this shit is real. This shit is real, bro. So if you find yourself having a deep conversation with somebody, put the phones away, okay? Because the phones are constantly listening to us. The laptops are, damn near your TV is. All right? Put shit away when you talking. Like when you're building. When I'm building with my brothers in real life, if we just having a regular conversation, okay. But if we talking about like just some tapping into some spiritual shit, put the phones away, man. You feel me? Crazy, y'all. You know, this right here, him bringing this shit out just was mind blowing. I'm like, yo, and y'all can go watch this shit. It's a whole half an hour. He just talks about how most CIA agents have like an aspect of psychopathic behaviors, and that shit is deep. You feel me? For someone to just go in on a mission and just kill somebody they don't know, you got to be a little bit more fucking crazy. So he's just breaking down how they recruit for the CIA. Like the CIA is damn near the top law enforcement. You feel me? So this is how, and he's saying this shit. This shit ain't coming from me. He's saying that this is how they find certain people they want to connect with the organizations. Like you got to have certain aspects of a psychopath, pretty much. You feel me? You got to be able to turn that shit off and on. All right. So he breaks all that shit down. This is how they're able to carry out certain missions and not think about it and sleep good the night, that same night, because niggas is crazy. So all this shit is coming out. Like a lot of these motherfuckers telling you, y'all. I'm telling you, just like me, I always knew like the top criminal would make the best like investigator, bro. You feel me? You really want to put crime to a stop? Go hire a fucking nigga who's changed his life, but 10, 20 years ago he was a fucking criminal. You feel me? Go hire a nigga like that. That motherfucker's gonna be able to investigate and solve damn near everything. All right. And so, like I said, this is how the CIA agents is. In order to catch a psychopath, you gotta be a psychopath. You feel what I'm saying, family? Yeah, yo, this shit real though. Let's keep going with this shit because we got a lot of shit to talk about, bro. We got mad shit to talk about, bro. Um, what else was he gonna break down? Oh yeah, let's go back over here real quick. But yeah, like I said, the fog is back, man. Motherfucking spiders. Look, YP on to something, nigga. Telling you, fucking giant spiders. Like, what the nigga talking about, man? All right, let's get it, y'all. We lit. All right, we lit. Let's keep going with this, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Fifth Element University. We live.
Welcome to Fifth Element University.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, yeah, let me do this. Yeah, yo, shit, a lot going on, man. A lot going on. All right, let's pull this back up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Okay, here we go. Share my screen. Yeah, yo, shit, we lit. Everything is lit, man. I don't know why my shit ain't loading, but all right. Okay, here we go, y'all. Let's get into some of these cover-ups, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about, you know, the dude who just got hung in Atlanta. We're gonna play a whole video on it. It's just crazy. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get into this Mexican nigga right now, right? How he talks about how they're hiding a lot of the history from melanated beings and just people in general. If you smart and you're searching for the truth, you already know shit. You already know what it is. But now other races is getting more like prevalent, or just getting more knowledge when it comes to the whole 1,000 years of history that was took out of American history. The time of the Moors, the time when certain black civilizations was created and niggas was running shit for whole thousands of years, the dark ages. That's why they call them the dark ages. But now you got a lot of Mexicans coming out, because if you know the Amalak and shit, them Amalak statues is in certain places in Mexico. So look, certain black niggas was there. Listen, y'all, check this out. My nigga Q, peace, bro. Peace, brother. It's the lieutenant keeping them ice walls safe. Niggas is still up over there, keeping them ice walls safe. All right, here we go, y'all. Check this out. Mexican dude telling the truth about black culture. All right, now listen.
Here, the original Indians, they got overthrown, right? They even put some of them into slavery and shit. Yet none of them now are getting any sort of land, getting any sort of, I guess, money.
Reparations.
Dude,
Reparations.
I live close to Temecula. Okay, basically, I'm out here in Southern California.
So he's pretty much a Mexican.
I have a friend. This dude gets $10,000 a month. This Siberian man.
So he's pretty much saying a Siberian,
and you gotta think like
Indian, which we see.
Fucked. Like
when you see them,
like this is
Indians,
one of the biggest
Siberian
secrets
Indian.
in history, man. And if you don't believe me, that the original or the Aboriginal Negro here, okay, the Black Indian, that's not legit. Look at the Olmecs. Look at the Olmec heads, dude. Okay. They still can't even get a full carbon dating on the thing because of how old it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
Did you hear what he said? Scientists can't even predate some of these ancient structures. So that's letting you know that some of these black beings have been here thousands of years. They say the modern man, we literally came into existence and we really started walking upright, using tools and being a human 6,000 years ago. Nah, bro. That's for a certain race. The Asiatic black man, we can't even predate how long, you feel me? We've been here, bro, for real. And this is the history they try to keep from us. This is why there's sun dimming technology. All right, they're trying to stop the light codes from entering this atmosphere and activating the ancient DNA within certain bodies. Okay, like I said, certain white beings have that ability too to activate, and that should be crazy how motherfuckers be. And we're gonna get into that shit later too. But this is why they're using sun dimming technology, trying to block the sun. This is why they're spraying chemtrails, bro, because this is all intertwined with us receiving certain light codes from the sun. And then not to mention how that shit is connected to health problems. When you're not getting the full spectrum of the sun, it's connected to health problems. This is why they're trying to make the whole AI movement so prevalent, bro, and make motherfuckers just be inside watching a fucking toxic ass blue screen all day, because the life expectancy of shit is diminished. Looking at these screens all the time and not getting natural light. You understand? Natural light. I can't even say certain things about the sun, what it does on a health level, because we know how YouTube is. You feel me? We know how YouTube is. But this is what it is, yo. This is deep. The truth is coming out.
There's 1,000 years of history missing. Look at the Olmec heads. There's braids on the head, dude. Obviously, that is a black person.
Deep.
There's a fro on that shit.
Look.
And this is another big misconception. All right.
And that's what they do too. Whitewash history. That shit's fucked up. Just tell people the truth. Like, and then that's why a lot of black people are racist, because motherfuckers is waking up, learning, like, wait, hold on, bro. What the fuck, nigga? These Amuleks, these niggas got afros. You look at certain Egyptian pyramids and shit, like, these are dark skinned beings, bro. And I'm not trying to take the history from other cultures, but it's like, come on, let's tell the truth now. You understand? Like, let's stop playing, bro. Look at what Putin did. Putin released mad images of uh the disciples and the color and the race of Christ back then and stuff like that. Like, come on, y'all. Putin released these things. You feel me? And all these pictures depicted heavy melanated beings. So it's like, why are we hiding that rich history from especially the beings in America? Me growing up in America, bro, they tell us we descended from slaves. That's it, bro. We don't get no more history from that. And mainstream education. And this is why a lot of us rebel from that shit, because it's like something's going on, bro. Like, yeah, some of these characters is cool. Like, don't get it twisted. I learned about a cool little couple European characters that was cool. But at the end of the day, like, I ain't learned about nobody my color, bro. You feel me? And it's like I said, that thousands of years, that 1,000 years that was took out of history, that was a great time for melanated. Like, they should put both of them in there, bro. You feel me? Put a little bit of that's how I feel like the kids should be raised, man. Put a little bit of everybody's race within the history, man. You can't just teach about the European, man. You understand? And that's what creates racism with black people as they get older. Because if you get older and really try to search for the truth, you find a lot of rich history that's connected to the beings supposedly that was enslaved or the indigenous that was in the land. You find a lot of history, bro. And years ago when I started to tap into it, yeah, it made me angered for a little while. This is why I got into crystals. This is why I got into connecting with the earth, earthing, changing my diet, you understand? Tapping in with the sun, not worshiping the sun, but just realizing that the sun gives us life. Certain times of the day, the sun gives off certain spectrums, therefore it can heal certain parts of the body. We're not even gonna talk about the 9 suns though. That's some whole other shit I'm working on. You ain't never heard nobody talk about no 9 suns. You understand? The sun that we see is directly connected to the Akashic records. This is why we can meditate out in nature and you'll get information to you if you're truly connected to it. Instead, you'll just get the information that's dormant within you. It's already within you. You just got to use that divine light to unlock it. You understand? This is why they doing sun dimming technology, bro. This is why they spraying all these fucking chemtrails to stop you from just simply receiving and tapping in back to the information that's already within your body. You understand? For real, I'm not just talking this shit because no, nigga, there's been plenty of times when I'm outside in nature, fishing, just earthing, just chilling, meditating. You feel me? I got to start meditating more. What I do is moving meditation. And that's just, like just being outside, walking a trail, and you're just becoming when you walking slow, moving meditation. You at a peaceful state. That's called moving meditation. But yeah, this is why they doing that shit. And this is why I truly feel like, the whole shit with Jeffrey Epstein, we could just keep going and going, man, when it comes to this shit. But Jeffrey Epstein was a dark motherfucker. But the main thing that this motherfucker was doing was he was genetic splicing, trying to create a superhuman, just like all these other motherfuckers in history try to do. You understand? Hitler tried to do the same thing, bro, create the perfect human. You got to think about it. Why, when these billionaires get money, why they trying to create and gene splice and fuck with genes and shit like that is because they're reading ancient relics, ancient texts. And where does this come from? This comes from the Anunnaki. All right, they know who they are. This comes from the Anunnaki coming here, genetically modifying certain beings. So when you read some of these relics and these old ass texts that they be reading, that's what it talks about: creating a human, creating a being, becoming a real physical god. This is what these niggas is trying to do. Jeffrey Epstein supposedly was seed farming. That shit is fucking crazy, bro. You just having babies just to find the best genes that you can find to keep replicating and trying to create a superhuman. Not to mention putting shit that we don't even know in some of these kids. You understand? This is where the show Stranger Things comes from. The little girl 11, that's supposedly based off a real little kid, bro, like who had gifted powers that they pretty much created. You feel me? Like a GMO person that they created. But this person, this being that they created, supposedly had very gifted psychic powers, was able to levitate, telepathically communicate. You know, this is what the show Stranger Things is about, y'all. It's based off a real little girl. That ass, go look that shit up. And Jeffrey Epstein was behind it. This motherfucker was gene splicing. You understand? Yeah, that's what this nigga was doing. Also doing all that negative, crazy shit because they worship their gods. Like they, when certain motherfuckers get money like that, bro, they do have oaths. Believe it or not, y'all. There is oaths, and there is a certain amount of energy that they have to give these gods every year, whatever. We can't talk too much about that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Sacrifices, yeah, that shit is real. Yeah, that shit is some real shit. And then not to mention all the holidays and shit. And then you got motherfuckers like this KKK motherfucker right here.
And racism is
who knows the right history of certain black people, but he's a white pride motherfucker. And honestly, let me say something. Let me watch my words though too, because there's nothing wrong with white pride. You understand? And that's the thing, man. Nowadays, these younger white kids, some of these little white kids don't even want to be white, and that shit is fucked up. You feel me? Like, you gotta have pride in your race regardless of what color you is. You understand? So I don't mind white pride, but KKK and shit like that shit's fucked up. Like you fucking with innocent black people, that shit fucked up, bro. You feel me? But if you're rich in your culture, you do what you do. You feel me? I don't hate on niggas like that. If you're a white pride motherfucker that's just tapping into your history, you got your Confederate flag. I don't see nothing wrong with that, bro. It's when you start hurting other people and shit like that. That's when it's fucked up. You feel me? Just like all my black brothers, all the Hebrew Israelites, the black movement power shit. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They not hurting nobody. You understand? And I wish more of us thought like that, bro, because you got a lot of pussy ass people that just get hurt from what motherfuckers say. Just like Charlie Kirk, nigga got shot and killed because it's based on what he says. I didn't like some of the shit he said, but his talk's not for me. You understand? Let's hear this KKK dude.
a big issue in the United States. Now.
Racism is always going to be a big issue anywhere. You can't have two different races or three races. You can't have this many people living on one continent with this many different religions, this many different cultures without one trying to step on the other. I mean, that's just common sense.
But you could argue that the Klan is contributing to the problem, no?
No, the Klan ain't contributing to the problem. You can just sit back and let the blacks do their own job. I mean, let them keep killing each other in record numbers. We ain't got to, the Klan ain't got to go out and kill blacks no more. We just drop off some liquor in their town and some guns, and they do it themselves.
So he pretty much said, like, yo, this is how we created it. You understand? And this goes back to the CIA shit. How supposedly when you have certain research from black scholars, right? This ain't coming from me, but I'm gonna just information that's in me, I'm gonna let motherfuckers know. So supposedly the CIA created crack, right? And what they did was they put this crack in certain dark black communities, right? And this drug went rampant. Okay? Even within my family, there's people still in my family that struggle from crack addiction. Very, very addictive drug, especially for black people. Okay, because the chemical makeup of crack binds to the melanin differently than how it binds to pheomelanin with white people. This is why I truly do feel like there's more black crackheads than white crackheads, because it was created that way. You understand? It was created that way. So my thing is, these motherfuckers created the problem, right? That's a silent war. They did that shit for a silent war to try to eradicate a certain population of people. So the KKK automatically aligned, and he just told us what they do. And then you dropping guns over here. All right? COINTELPRO shit. Okay? You coming over here dropping motherfucking AK-47s and shit like that. Like, niggas in the hood don't get none of these guns. He's telling you guys what they do. Crazy. They go drop fucking boxes of guns off and shit. Boom, yo, let these niggas shoot us up. So now you got crack. You got a liquor store on every fucking corner, my nigga, and mad guns. So of course that's a recipe for disaster. Yeah. And then not to mention, you feel me, niggas is already broke, poor. Like, you feel me, we in these pops. Yeah, the shit real. And so when white people be like, yo, these motherfuckers always play the blame game, look at what the fuck motherfuckers is doing, though. And no, I don't agree with that black, you feel me, shit where niggas is like, yo, blaming everybody. Nah, bro, I work for my shit. I go out and get it. So I don't align myself with that. But if somebody does say that, it's like, oh shit, if you know some of this information, shit, maybe you kind of right a little bit, my man. Like, yeah. This motherfucker said he drops liquor and guns off and let us kill off ourselves. He's telling you what they do. The only thing he ain't say is shit. We created the crack and put it in the neighborhood in the 80s and early 90s. And then we had certain motherfucking agents like Rick Ross, bitch ass, not the rapper, but Rick Ross, right? Who was just damn near an agent. Even if he ain't know he was the agent at the time, he was a spiritual agent, connected with some of these real agents, and they gave him the drug, right? Yeah, because that Rick Ross, I heard he was like the intercessor when it comes to the crack. After that, that shit spread like wildfire. Yeah, telling y'all this shit real, man. This be the spiritual warfare right here, though. Like, and this is what motherfuckers ain't talking about. That's the spiritual warfare. And I'm gonna always talk about that, nigga, because I got family members still addicted to crack cocaine. Shit real. You understand? This shit real. And look, while we got all this, everything going on, we on the brinks of war. Okay, rumors of war. You understand? Rumors that America's going to war. Look what's happening. They over there burning the Bell statue and an American flag. Look at this, y'all. Iran is over there wilding. It's the whole Bell statue. Iran over there wilding. It says Iran. We're seeing burning a statue of Bell with Israel flags attached while chanting Allahu Akbar. You understand that? In the hood, yeah. Yeah. And this is what they burning right there. You feel me? While you have, and then the thing is, this is why they trying to go hard with the whole sun blocking thing, because they see too many people activating. So they like, damn, how can we stop this shit? These motherfuckers is activating too quick. Let's block the sun. Let's create 5-minute cities and really put them in a bubble. You understand? Oh wait, let's release some of these fucking robotic mosquitoes that have traces of malaria in them. You understand? Oh, let's give them GMO foods. You understand, family? Let's let them wash in water, mad plastic and shit. Because before, mad, all the pipes and shit was copper. Copper has the ability to charge water, bro, and keep pathogens and harmful bacteria out of your water. Copper, simply putting your water in copper. Copper is a very high level mineral on this earth realm. You understand? This is why they took all these shits, all the copper and shit. Let's get it, man. Niggas ain't family. Everything plastic now. Shit for real though. This shit for real. Okay, let's get it. Let's keep going. Now let's get into some heavy shit now. Because I gotta talk about this. I gotta talk about this. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. But yeah, shit. And then, like I said, when you go to the hood, right? If you go to any dominant black community, right? You could go to your GPS, right? Look up a liquor store, bro. Within every probably mile in each way, there's gonna be a liquor store. Probably less than that. Within every half a mile, you're gonna have a liquor store or a McDonald's, right? Oh yeah, let me pull this shit up too. Let me show y'all some more biological warfare real quick. Let me show y'all some biological warfare. Hold on, let me show y'all. Trying to pull this shit up real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, I was supposed to play that too. Yeah, we can get into that. Hopefully it ain't too far now. If it is, fuck it. But yeah, yo. And then you got the Schumann resonance right now. The Earth is vibrating at a very high frequency. Schumann resonance is off the scale. All right, y'all. I'm not going all the way down here. Okay. All right, it's over with now. Let's get it. We're about to get back to where we was. Okay, and before we get into that, let's get into this real quick. What do y'all think about What do y'all think about motherfucking shit. My bad, y'all wasn't even supposed to see me scrolling like that. Yeah, what do y'all think about the whole Michael Jackson thing? They saying that Michael Jackson created the whole Neverland Ranch or whatever that shit is called to save the kids and shit. What y'all think about that, yo? Let's play that little clip real quick and then we're gonna get into this this other shit was going on down south and how a lot of black okay. That's crazy. All right, here we go, y'all. What y'all think about this, man? I've been wanting to play this for y'all, man. What y'all think? What y'all think about this, man? All right, let me play this. Listen.
Epstein files reveal that Michael Jackson was actually trying to help the kids by taking them to Never Never Land to get them away from the perverts. Do y'all know what that means? So according to the new Epstein files info, Michael Jackson created Never Never Land to be a safe space for kids to go to get away from the perverts like Epstein and Diddy. And since Michael Jackson was about to expose or was in the middle of exposing them,
Damn.
allegedly, that is why he got took out. Allegedly. I still don't think y'all understand the gravity of this situation now. So now the whole conspiracy theory with Diddy and the coroner and somehow that Secret Service or agent or whatever, Fahim or whatever that guy named that worked with Diddy, who many conspiracy people were saying had something to do with MJ being taken out of here. Now that all kind of makes sense in a sense. And so since Michael Jackson was trying to take down that whole perverted scheme, they flipped it on him and made him look like he was the predator. And I'm talking about Michael Jackson. When all this time it was a bunch of bullshit. And it was them trying to protect their self. And in turn, they shitted on Michael Jackson. And I don't like it. What if I told you?
That's crazy. And Bobby Hemmett did a beautiful lecture how he pretty much broke down and said how Michael Jackson pretty much was coming to this realm to be like an actual Michael protector. Like Bobby Hemmett broke this shit down, bro. How Michael Jackson actually came with a angelic energy and shit like that. Like he was. This is deep, bro. And then how when you really look and tap into it now, supposedly the boy who Michael Jackson supposedly did that shit to, he's been came out and said Michael Jackson ain't do shit to him. His family damn near wanted money, nigga. So this is deep. Very heavy right there, y'all. Very heavy right there. And shit, I grew up on Michael Jackson. So very heavy information right there, y'all. That's deep. What y'all think about that, man? Do y'all think that Mike was saving the kids, or you think he was doing something else to the kids, man? Because when you tie all that, when you start to tie it all in, it's looking weird. And my thing is like people be like, yo, Mike had a kind of a weird energy anyway. But come on, bro, this nigga been famous since he was fucking 6. Nobody's gonna that nigga's not gonna be a regular person. This nigga been famous since he was 5 or 6 years old. Oh, here we go, yo. Let's get it. Nah, that's very deep though. Very, very deep, man. Very, very, very deep. Okay, where we going now, y'all? Okay, here we go. Kyle Basinga, all right, another young teenager who just got found hung in Georgia. All right, there has been a lot of hangings in the past year. There's been over like 100, and it's kind of crazy, man. This is very crazy. Let's get into this. This is deep. What's going on, y'all? Hold on. I messed up. Let me pull this. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get into this new virus too that's going on allegedly. We're gonna get into that too a little bit. But here, let me pull this up the right way. Oh yeah, with Michael Jackson, Q, that shit crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I heard that shit. I'm like, God, I gotta share that with the spirituals. I gotta share that with the spirituals. Oh, here we go. We gotta keep it going. All right, y'all. Listen to this though, man. Here we go.
Albert Singer did not hang himself. And for the life of me, I can't see why they keep saying these things are self-inflicted. Why do they keep saying these things are suicides? If you're not from the South, let me tell you.
Saying that is because they're avoiding a crazy protest. They're avoiding certain blacks. Taking like doing some shit back. You feel me? Retaliation. This is what they're avoiding. This is why they keep telling us that these shits are self-inflicted. You understand? Like that in this modern time, and it's crazy that people do go through that mental warfare. I pray for everybody going through that shit. That shit's it's very sad. I've never been through it, but I know people who has been through, suicidal thoughts and shit like that. So in this modern time, though, if you were having these, like, you wouldn't want to go hang yourself, bro. That's not a way you would want to. We're not gonna talk too much about that, but y'all know what I mean. We got way, you feel me? Like that's not the way you gonna try to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? So why they keep saying that is deep. That's just different.
You about the South. The South is still very much racist. Very racist. And we live in a slave system.
Because when you're saying that, I just recently went to the South and I didn't see it, but I was only there for what, a week. You understand? I didn't see too much racism at all. You feel me? Actually, shit, I seen the opposite. You understand? I seen the opposite, bro. I see more racist shit up here in the North where I live. You see more Confederate flags and shit up here where I'm at. I see way more of that shit up here rather than down south. But
might not be slavery, but it's a slave system. A lot of our police officers, KKK members, a lot of our judges, doctors, lawyers are racist. They are undercover KKK members.
Damn.
Even at work, the South is still very much segregated. Like the whites hang with the whites, the blacks hang with the blacks. I mean, we rarely even communicate at work with each other. And if you do, other people still look at you funny, like, what they doing? Like, it's abnormal to them. It's not normal to see white people talking to black people that much. Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee, still very much racist. Still very much racist. And I don't think people ever get it.
Say it's not racist down there because I only been down there for a week, but I didn't see it. But motherfuckers who live down there, of course, they're going to know more than me. Somebody that's just traveling. So, I'm not trying to take what homie's saying and just misconstrue it and say that it's not racism. Because obviously there is. If motherfuckers, you got some of my tribe members being found hung, there's something's going on down there, bro. And personally, I think it's just probably a group of motherfuckers. Yeah. Just like how it's always been. All right.
Unless they actually live in these places, man. Rest in peace to Kyle Basinga, man. He didn't do that to himself, bro. And I feel like only the people from the South really know. You get what I'm saying? He didn't do that to himself, man. Somebody from them backwoods did that, man. And during Black History Month, yeah.
That shit crazy, man. That shit is definitely crazy, y'all. Sheesh. And that makes me think about on Facebook, I gotta tell you. Yeah, let me see. Hey, my bad, y'all. I'm just trying to pull all this shit up. Okay, now that makes me think about Kendrick Johnson. Y'all remember Kendrick Johnson? Y'all remember Kendrick Johnson, bro? The young man that got found in a gym, rolled up with all his organs. Find this. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this again. Let's keep putting light on some this type of information because this is crazy right here. All right, I know y'all remember Kendrick Johnson. Look,
This is Kendrick Johnson. Brian Bell is accused of murdering Kendrick Johnson in January 2013. Kendrick Johnson's body was found in a mat in the gym in the January of 2013 at this high school in Valdosta, Georgia.
I know
Let's
y'all
get into
remember
it.
that. It's an update, right? So while I'm talking about this, while I'm talking about Kendrick again,
Opened up Kendrick's body for the second autopsy. They were met with.
This is
listen,
Brian Bell, and this is Kendrick.
why does she keep doing this?
Opened up Kendrick's body for the second autopsy. They were met with something pretty horrifying. His organs weren't there.
I'm sorry, what?
Instead, his body had actually been stuffed with paper, newspapers, catalogs.
What the?
Yep, flyers.
What the?
Every single organ from his head opened up.
Now, do you hear that, y'all? That shit is crazy, right? So they killed this young man and took his organs. And I remember,
Y'all, when I tell y'all this right here, this guy, when I listen to this,
now this is the kid right here who's
Kendrick Johnson case.
Kendrick Johnson.
Talking about he can't remember.
Kills Kendrick Johnson.
What combos?
Now let me show y'all this real quick to let y'all know this is the kid right here.
I'm gonna ask my
that
photographer.
supposedly killed Kendrick Johnson right here. All right. I'm pretty sure he got found unguilty though. But it's like crazy because his pops was a former FBI agent. So what happened? But the this other white dude is asking supposedly the kid who killed. Let me say allegedly too, yo. Allegedly he did that to Kendrick. But watch when he asks him and look at his eyes, bro. The eyes is windows
To push in tight on your face. Okay. Our viewers can read your
It
expression.
almost looks like he's smiling, bro.
Did you have anything to do with the death of Kendrick Johnson?
No. He's like one of my good friends.
Nah, bro. Nah.
It should be.
Nah, eyes is windows to the soul, family. I'm
This
telling
is
you.
Brian Bell, and this
Eyes
is
is windows to the soul. Crazy right there. So what's going on, man? What is going on? All right. So while we got all these fucking Epstein shit, everything going on, right? Supposedly we got a whole new virus. Allegedly. Let me say allegedly too, because you know how YouTube do. This is alleged.
But this new fucking virus out here, the coronavirus 30. I just came out the motherfucking emergency room. Y'all see I got gloves on. Look, I'm in the emergency room. I was just doing a random drop off, right? I come in this motherfucker. It's packed. It's packed, nigga. It's packed. Everybody got gloves on, mask on, nigga. Whole time. It's a whole corona 30. Hey, you heard about the coronavirus 30?
Allegedly.
Don't be in here about it, but he on his way in the
Allegedly. That's a legend. That's allegedly. Yeah, y'all. This is my y'all come add me on TikTok, bro, for real. Let's keep going though, yo. I want to get into this too, man, because this is
You
another.
telling me every white man?
This is another thing, bro. This is why Captain Desire, I gotta get checked on this, bro, because this is, like I said, you have bad people within every race, man. You understand? You can't think that a whole race is fucked up. When you think like that, you have a mental problem. You understand? If you're a black person, you think all white people is evil and shit, you got a mental problem, bro. And vice versa. If you're a white person, think black people evil, bro, you got a mental problem, man. Literally. Because within every race, you got certain bad eggs. It just is what it is. And so this is Captain Tazariak right here, a leader of a Hebrew movement. And he believes that every white person is evil. And this shit is crazy. We're going to get into this real quick. I got to spend a little time on this.
That's been born of a woman that live on this earth, they automatically go to hell. That's what you're saying?
I'm saying they automatically.
Yes or no?
I don't believe in the concept of hell, so I'm going to answer the same way.
I'm going to forget hell. They're going to be totally separated from God.
One or two
totally separated from God.
One or two, they already separated.
I'm talking about totally.
They already separated.
We all born separated.
No.
Yeah, we have.
They are born. The Bible says the wicked are estranged from the womb.
Let's make it simple. You're too deep for me. The white man.
Clearly.
What's up? The white man. Can they go where you going?
That's what I'm about to say.
You telling me every white man?
He's saying every white person is
I'm gonna ask my photographer to push in tight on your face.
Yeah, yeah, that's what he's saying, bro. So now look. Let's do this real quick, right? And this is what
we never heard their names, but these were angels in the 1800s. Several white abolitionists played crucial roles in helping slaves escape freedom.
Let me say something too. Captain Tazariak looked like nigga. His grandpops was white. Like, come on, bro. Captain Tazariak, you borderline mulatto, bro. You feel me? Like, you can't think that truly, bro. Like, you truly can't think that every white person is evil. That shit is crazy thinking. And this is why I feel like the shit happened with Rashad Jamal. Rashad Jamal, nigga, over here crashing out on IG Live, talking crazy about white people when you're in a white establishment, nigga. You're using a white man's YouTube app, nigga. You feel me? And like, don't get it twisted. He was coming with some information and shit like that sometime. You know, but you can't be like that angered, man, because when you know the rightful history, you can't hate all white people like that, bro. Look, we're gonna get into some of these stories right here. Like, look, this shit is deep.
Whether it's through the Underground Railroad, legal advocacy, or public activism, and this is some of them. William Lloyd Garrison. He was a radical abolitionist, a journalist, and publisher of The Liberator, an anti-slavery newspaper. He believed in immediate emancipation and condemned the U.S. government for tolerating slavery. He also co-founded the American Anti-Slavery.
This is a white man who was going hard for black people back then, saying that this shit is not right. You understand? Putting his life on the line. Literally. Back then, if you were a part of like the Underground Railroad or anything like that, if you were helping any black families escape slavery, bro, it's instant death. That shit, it wasn't no joke back then. That ass.
Society. Levy
Quaker
Coffin. He is
family.
known as the president of the Underground Railroad. A Quaker who also with his wife, Catherine Coffin, helped over 3,000 enslaved people escape to freedom. His home in Indiana is a major safe house for the Underground Railroad.
No, this is the
Thomas
thing.
Garrett.
If Rashad Jamal and these niggas who's mad, hating white people so much, if they heard about some of these stories of some of these white motherfuckers who was helping, shit, our bloodline, some of you niggas wouldn't even be here. You understand? Yeah, I know a couple. I'm from the north, so I literally know some families that was helping my ancestors. You feel me? Let's talk like that, though. And like, don't get it twisted. I'm not downplaying nothing that happened in history, nothing, because I'm very rich in my history and I'm very passionate about this shit. You feel me? And I used to be a crash out like that, but I healed from that shit. You understand? Word. But this is deep. You niggas ain't talking about these niggas, these white people.
He is a Quaker abolitionist from Delaware. He worked closely with Harriet Tubman, providing shelter, money, and transportation to escapees. He helped over 2,700 enslaved people escape. Garrett Smith, a wealthy abolitionist who supported anti-slavery efforts. He provided land in upstate New York for free black settlements. He also backed up the John Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry, and I didn't know what that was. So I guess John Brown.
I don't know about John Brown. I should do a whole lecture behind John Brown. You understand? I should do a whole lecture behind John Brown. John Brown wasn't playing. He was killing niggas behind his. And I'm pretty sure he had black I'm pretty sure he had a black wife, bro, and black kids and all that. He was going hard back then. Like, yo, this shit ain't right, nigga. Killing other white motherfuckers, bro. John Brown was an ill ass white dude back then who was putting on for black people.
Brown's raid on Harper's Ferry was an effort by abolitionist John Brown from October 16th to 18th, 1859, to initiate a slave revolt in southern states by taking over the United States Arsenal at Harper's Ferry, Virginia. It has been called the dress rehearsal for or tragic prelude to the American Civil War.
And during that war, too, let's say something too, because we're not going to skip history. During that war, you had a lot of the indigenous blacks too that was helping. Because back then, before all that paperwork was going on, we was classified as just natives and shit like that. You feel me? Indigenous. And then we got classified as Negroes, but there was free blacks that was already free that went to war too. Murking shit, nigga. That ass. That was the Civil War. And this is why you see certain black people that be hanging the Confederate flag and shit like that. Because if you really know your history, that flag's not all the way no racist. It's not crazy if you really tap into it. There was black motherfuckers that was a part of that shit too. Yeah. Yeah, nigga.
Lovejoy, abolitionist journalist and editor of the Alton Observer. He was unalived by a pro-slavery mob while defending his printing press. He became a martyr for press freedom and abolition. Samuel Gridley Howe, an abolitionist and educator. He also smuggled anti-slavery literature into the South. He also worked to support freed African Americans after the Civil War. Thaddeus Stevens. He championed for the rights of blacks for decades. He has a long list of things that he's done for the blacks for decades. He founded an ironworks in 1837 to employ free black men, harbored fugitives, and ran an anti-slavery spy ring. He helped pass an act following the federal government to confiscate slaves from rebels, pressured Abraham Lincoln to support emancipation, helped draft the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery. He helped
free blacks from rebels because you had niggas that was you had certain white people that was coming up from the South, getting black people and taking them back to the South and putting them into slavery when originally these black men was free. I'm pretty sure 12 years a slave was based on that, was based on a free black man from the North who they captured up and took down there. Yeah. Crazy. That I guess that shit happened a lot. So I'm not downplaying the history, but there was a couple there was certain people within the white race that was helping, man. You feel me? We can't downplay all white people, say motherfuckers is evil, because that shit is crazy, and I'm here to speak upon that. You heard? And you do have a lot of black leaders that was saying that. I'm not even saying black leaders, just black motherfuckers who was able to create platforms on certain social medias. You feel me? That would say certain things, and it's like, come on, bro, you can't say that. You can't say that. Another thing too, why you can't say that is because, motherfucker, you don't know what your ancestor looked like 4 or 5 generations ago. You understand? For real, like I said, look at Captain Tazariak, light skin ass, nigga. Captain Tazariak, bro, nigga, your great grandpops was white, nigga. Fuck is Captain Tazariak talking about? This nigga tripping. Nigga tripping, bro. But nah, John Brown was a John Brown.
You telling me every white man?
John Brown was a beast, nigga. Oh yeah, here we go. I saved this. Look, this is a little thing.
Sir, your slave isn't allowed in here. This car is for whites only.
But she's not my slave.
This is the story of John Brown right here. Listen what happened. This is based off a true thing.
She's my daughter.
Whatever she is to you, she doesn't belong here.
She belongs wherever I go. We're all children of the same creator.
Oh, you must be one of those fancy speaking Yanks. If you don't get that filthy colored thing out of this car, I'll throw you and it off at the next stop.
Story on John Brown, nigga, this really happened.
Henry, would you mind holding this for 1 second?
No problem, Cap.
You owe my daughter an apology. The Bible tells us to treat all children as our own.
No pickaninny will ever be my child.
You don't know who that is? It's John Brown. You trying to get us all shot up?
Niggas said you trying to get us all shot up. Like niggas knew John Brown was a real crash out, bro. And he was riding for black motherfuckers. He was killing mad white people, bro, based off some slavery shit. Because look what he said. He said we are all children of God. You understand that?
You're John. I am so sorry, Mr. Brown. Hawkins. Nelson Hawkins. This is my daughter, Henrietta Hawkins.
Yes, of course. Mr. Hawkins, you will not be disturbed again on your travels, sir.
It's no problem now. Apologize to my daughter.
I'm sorry for
Your hat. Your hat. You're addressing a young woman.
Yeah, we're gonna get into John Brown.
I'm very sorry for bothering you, Miss Hawkins.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, John Brown was like that, man. Like he would have black people with him in establishments that was
We never hear their names, but these were angels.
nothing to John Brown, bruh. What else I got over here, y'all? All right, y'all. You with? Perfect. A lot of shit going on though, y'all. A lot of shit going on. Don't nobody be saying what's up, bro. Stop coming over here trolling, bro. Before I put your ass over the ice wall, 5,000 kills. Your ass can go right over the ice wall, nigga. With all them other niggas, don't come over here talking, trying to stir up shit. Niggas wasn't even about talking about nobody, nigga. See, you coming with the agent energy. Yeah, your ass coming with the agent energy, nigga. Go sit your ass down. 5,000 kills. Go sit down, cause you an agent. Niggas wasn't even worried about nobody else. Keep playing, nigga. Your ass is gonna go over the ice wall. Your ass gonna get banished, nigga. You better stop playing. Just take a seat, nigga. Be a fan, bro. Go take a seat and watch the show, nigga. What is wrong with these niggas, man? Oh yeah, let me go up over here. A lot of going on now. A lot of going on now. Yeah, bro. Shit getting crazy out here. You know, and then like I said, while we got this supposedly this virus allegedly on a rise, okay, because that's not even in the mainstream media either. Okay. But we got this going on too. Now we got that shit going on. You know, you gotta cleanse yourself. You gotta cleanse, man. And this is why sage is very important right now. Sage is very important right now, y'all. Go get you some sage. I'm about to burn some as soon as I'm done with this stream. All right. Burning sage. All right. During Native American smuggling destroys 94% of airborne bacteria. All right. Providing it's more than magic. You understand? Different. And what's going on is the sage is, like I said, destroying the bad bacteria, the harmful airborne bacteria within your home. All right. And we know spiritually, these negative bacteria is almost connected to what? Demons. All right. Yeah, family. So this is how you keep certain negative shit at a low in your home and eradicate that shit. All right. Sage. You should get into burning sage more often for sure, y'all. This shit is deep, magical thing right there. All right. Nothing evil about burning sage, man. At all. And I don't know why people be thinking that shit. And like don't get it twisted. Can you use this shit for some ritual practices? Yeah, but you can use anything. You can use anything that smokes. Nicotine, marijuana. You understand? You can use anything for some negative shit. We're not using sage for that. We're literally using sage to destroy harmful bacteria in the air. So when I see these fucking weird beginner knowledge stage motherfuckers talking about using sage and crystals, witchcraft, like go sit your ass down, bro. Like if you ain't graduate from that mental state of thinking, then your ass ain't never gonna wake up. You feel me? There's nothing negative about using sage to destroy harmful bacteria in your atmosphere, in your apartment in your little living area. You understand? Nothing wrong with that, bro. There's nothing wrong with using crystals. Okay, crystals insert like what is it? Black obsidian almost acts as a diode, right? What's a diode? A diode has the ability to absorb harmful radiation. You understand? So yes, it's good to have certain crystals in your crib, especially now that we got 5G, 6G, 7G on our way to 8G. These synthetic fucking frequencies are harmful to the body unless you have certain big diodes, crystals around you that are absorbing some of these invisible frequencies that we can't see. Very important, bro. Dead ass. Crystals, dead ass, and then not to mention with these with like that's why I fuck with Herkimer diamonds. I've been telling y'all I go mine for these shits. If y'all know me, I got shorts on my video where I'm out here minding, getting these sacred gems and shit and stones. It's not all of them. You feel me? And I feel like not everybody should be fucking tapping into crystals, and how we harvest them shits, we be mass harvesting them. I don't think we should be doing all that either, but that's a whole nother talk. But like I said, quartz crystals, Herkimer diamond crystals, all right, have the ability to heighten your vibration, heighten your frequency, all right, heighten your thoughts, and then not to mention tap you into a deeper sleep. Herkimer diamonds are actually one of the number one diamonds. It's pretty much a crystal. They call them diamonds because the clarity of them, but it's a crystal, right? The Herkimer crystal has the ability to help you lucid dream, right? Yeah. Some real shit. So, you know, and then not to mention when we look at some of the stories in certain ancient texts, how, you know, the creator God instructed certain high priests and warriors to create chest plates and put certain stones on them to protect them during war. You understand that? Yeah, Christians ain't talk about that though. And that's not an attack on no Christian, but it's like, bro, if you're a Christian, you gotta read your shit. Like it's very deep. You feel me? It's very deep, bro. When you really start to read this shit and read the Trinity and read how, you feel me, Christ was really a fleshly being. He had a mother and a dad. You feel me? And it's like people think that he just was a immaculate conception. When now, when you read deeper, he says that it says that he came through a bloodline. You understand? He just embodied the spirit of the creator. You understand? Yeah. And his consciousness was elevated. He was activated. Yeah. And then shit. Now it's coming out saying that he learned some shit from the Indians and all that. He was learning Reiki healing, you know what I'm saying? So it's like in tapping into the chakra systems and the energy points and meditating. Yeah. Yeah. So come on, y'all. Shit is deep. This shit deep. This shit deep. But sage, very important, yo. Very important. Like I said, I'm due for a good smudging. You feel me? Just let it go. And this is how you use it. You pretty much go light it. Don't light too much, especially if you're not used to it. Just light it, walk to your crib, let it chill for about a half hour, and then you open your windows for a little while. Just open your windows, just out with the old, in with the new. You understand? Get the stagnated air out, and then bring a fresh start in. That's how I do. That's how I do, bro. You feel me? All right, let's get it. Let's keep going. What else I got for y'all, man? I'm trying to see. But yeah, you got a lot going on, man. Yeah, they do say that because they not. It is what it is, bro. That's what they believe, and I'm not gonna knock them for saying that. I'm not gonna get on them for saying that, but to each his own. And Newbury reads the Bible, so I don't know, man. It's his thing. If he's wearing gold or crystals or gold or silver, that's damn near a crystal too. So shit. If you wearing gold, bro, you can't say nothing about no crystal because that's damn near the same element almost. A little different, but gold acts as the same thing when it comes to tapping into like spiritual aspects of what we trying to do. Gold does the same thing. Gold's protection. Gold helps you. It heightens your senses and shit like that. You feel me? Gold does a lot though. Gold is one of the number one minerals here. This is why certain beings come here to mine gold. Gold is very important. But to us, really, gold ain't shit. Our main element really on this earth realm is the plant kingdom. Trees and plants. You understand? Trees and plants. Yeah, I ain't caught New Breed in a minute, bro. Me and New Breed did a couple lives. I don't got nothing wrong with New Breed. New Breed chilling. Yeah, New Breed chilling, man. It's his own thing. I don't knock him. You feel me? I'm not the one to attack people like that. You feel me? I talk about bullies and shit. Motherfuckers who's on here bullying people. That's the type of energy I don't like. So yeah, I don't got nothing with New Breed. New Breed been solid, speaking his truth. And that's the thing, it's his truth. You understand? If there's certain shit that I don't agree with, I just keep changing the channel. That's it. I'm not gonna attack a nigga like that unless he a bully. You understand? I don't got no beef with Young Steel either. I don't got no beef with Young Steel. I don't got no beef with that nigga Young Steel. I be saying shit sometime when I'm passionate, but I don't got no beef with the homie, man. I don't got no beef with Young Steel at all, dog. I ain't even watched that nigga in a minute. I done moved on, bro. I ain't even on. You feel me? That nigga chilling. I left that nigga alone. I did have to throw a couple niggas over the ice wall though, like Knee Slapping Inc. and Rim TV. You feel me? Couple niggas already on this YouTube shit I had to throw over the ice wall, and these niggas is done. Finest Thing Walking. All these niggas, bro. Woke Nowinski. All these niggas. DJ 100. Yeah, a lot of them. I done threw these niggas over the ice wall. I don't got no problem with Broken Matrix. I don't got no problem. Them niggas is, I don't know, niggas is a little weird, but I don't got no problems with them. Cause like I said, I ain't gonna wake up in the morning just trying to bash another nigga like that. This is why I think Knee Slapping Inc. is weird. All these niggas is weird because you waking up in the morning with other men on your mind and you're fucking basing your whole YouTube career off bashing another man, bro, that you don't even know. You understand? That shit is deep. And then it be niggas like, nobody don't knows of these niggas that you bashing, bro. If you trying to bash a motherfucker, pick some of these evil ass celebrities or these evil ass entertainers. You feel what I'm saying? And Rim TV, another weird black broken arm ass nigga, handicap ass nigga trying to fight niggas, but a nigga try to fight you, he like a Charleston White nigga. Rim TV is like a Charleston White nigga. He that nigga's gonna invoke a fight, and then when you go to hit him, knock his ass out, you gonna go to jail because he's registered as handicap. That nigga's a handicap man, literally, nigga handy. That nigga hand work is no, nigga's whole arm is broke. That nigga bone popping out, nigga. That's why he got them guns, because that nigga cannot, he knows damn well if he hits another, he said he broke his arm from hitting somebody, bro. You heard, Q? Lieutenant, nigga. That nigga don't got no real fucking money. What that nigga got 10,000 saved up, nigga, that's good, nigga. You got mad babies, nigga. You better have more than that. And your kids is young as shit, nigga. My kids is older. When kids is young, nigga, you need, nigga, that shit money. That nigga saying he got money, nigga got 10,000 over there. Nigga, go, that shit ain't no fucking money, nigga. Even if you got 20,000 Rim, go sit your ass down, bro. Cook these niggas for a minute, Q. You heard? Nigga talking about I got money, bro. You ain't got no money, bro. 20,000 ain't shit. You ain't even got no fucking car, nigga. Any amount of money you show me is not shit, nigga. I got a car, nigga. That's worth all that, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? And I'm not rich or nothing. I don't brag about nothing, bro. I'm a Section 8 baby, nigga. I grew up off the government, nigga. Fuck is nigga. And I'll say it. I don't care. I don't got no shame in my shit, because that's what the fuck I'm hiding. Food stamps, all that, nigga. Section 8. Yeah, nigga. So I ain't hiding. I told y'all about me already. My upbringing and shit. The Ramby capping, Knee Slapping Inc. ass. I thought I put that nigga in a retirement, but I seen his ass trying to come back out. Yeah, nigga buying McDonald's and shit every day. Ain't nothing wrong with once in a while, but I don't fuck with McDonald's, nigga. But if you eat that shit occasionally, all right, bro. But nigga, if you eat McDonald's, nigga, 2-3 times a week, nigga, go sit your ass down. Especially if you know shit. There ain't enough motherfucking cows in the world. All that shit is Bill Gates 3D printed shit. That's why that shit don't fucking that shit don't go bad, bro. McDonald's does not go bad, bro. I be going to a Whole Food store in my city, right? And this lady, she was doing an experiment for like 4 months. She would come and she was bringing this whole, she got a fucking small burger and fries from McDonald's in like 2002 or some crazy shit like that. And she got that shit just in a bag, bro. And you could still see the burger, the nigga is not disintegrating, bro. She was like, yo, I could heat this shit up, it'll get soft and all that. The fries will get back softened. And she had this shit since 2002. I just seen it a couple years ago. I was like, damn, I took pictures of it and all that. Like, yo, this McDonald's does not break down. It's 3D printed. It's not real. A lot of our food isn't real. This is why when you eat real food, your body thanks you. You know when you eat some real shit. You be like, damn, you feel me? Like, and I feel bad for people that haven't ate real food in a while, man. And it be the people that hasn't ate real food. They be, you feel me? Like, their frequency is different. Energy off. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, their frequency be off. Yeah, man, this shit real. But yeah, I'm cooking niggas. And this is what you gotta use this sage to keep niggas away. You know a nigga got a problem, you light some sage up around and be like, yo, what the fuck? That shit stink. That's the motherfucker you gotta watch. Knee slapping ink ain't never burned no sage before, nigga. That nigga's a vampire. That's why he black, but that nigga super light skin. That nigga don't go outside. He the type of black nigga that'll burn in the sun. Mm-hmm. Knee slapping ink, I could tell, nigga, that nigga melanin is not activated, nigga. He go out in the sun, he's one of them black niggas that be like, yo, it's a nice day. He's like, yo, I can't go outside today, man. I ain't like, nigga, I'm scared to go out. Nigga, that sun gonna burn me. Yeah, nigga, he one of those. I could tell, bro. That nigga, he one of them other ones. Nigga, he a real European. You think Europeans is white? No, nigga, the first Europeans was black motherfuckers. See, that's more history that people don't know. The first real Europeans was black, bro. Motherfuckers like knee slapping ink. Black European nigga. Handicap, borderline handicaps. Nigga, 500 views and a head ass nigga on one man. Nigga, crazy, obsessive. Spiritual gang stalkers. These be the gang stalkers of YouTube. Go look at the videos of motherfuckers bashing spiritual content creators. If you really look at the niggas that's creating that content, spiritual parasites, nigga. Any nigga that's basing a whole YouTube career off bashing somebody is spiritual parasite. Rim TV, nigga, he the worst. He damn near almost the king of them niggas. World News is really the king of the spiritual parasites, nigga. And them fucking agents and shit like that. World News, bitch ass. World News is a real. I think that nigga's a tranny though. Yeah, World News, I think is a tranny for real. Yeah, that nigga be, yeah, he do be capping for McDonald's though, for real though. Of course, all these niggas do. All these niggas be begging for money, bro. And it's like, at least my nigga YP don't really be begging for money, nigga. Niggas just like watching him, and niggas fuck with him because of when he was at war, nigga. When he was working, that nigga retired now. That nigga's in retirement, and niggas hate that shit. But if you fuck with him, like that nigga really, he be dropping his knowledge occasionally, but you feel that nigga's in retirement. And an update on that, YP chilling. I ain't chill with YP in a couple weeks. He chilling, bro. He chilling. You feel me? We still locked in, but he chilling. I'm doing my shit. He doing his shit. You feel me? That nigga hit me up the other day to go to Walmart real quick, but I was doing some shit. But yeah, YP, we locked in. We right on the same land, nigga. We on the same land over here. So we locked in, bro. And like I said, I'm a different type of nigga. I'm a real naturalist. I'm a real naturist. Like I'm outside in nature. YP don't like to be outside in nature, cuz. And that's I use nature for healing properties. You feel me? And like, don't get it twisted. Like I said, YP, I think that nigga really had an encounter with with a bean or something. He had an encounter outside, and that shit scared that nigga, just like anybody it would scare you. You feel me? So I think that nigga might have seen a giant spider, and now he really don't fuck, nigga. He ain't outside, cuz, so fuck with him. And that's another thing too. That's how you know, Q, right? Like he got flagged once for doing some crazy shit, but most of the other times he just talking. Freedom of speech, my shit too. Most of the videos that I've got taken down, bro, was freedom of speech, bro. I wasn't even saying that. I think I was talking about one time I was talking about black fucking graphene oxide. Y'all go look that shit up. Graphene oxide. Yeah, they flag that nigga all the time, bro. I'm telling you. They flag him all the time, bro. I feel like YP made an elite mad or something. But the thing about it is that nigga spiritual, bro. So he good, bro. That nigga gonna be good regardless, bro. And they don't like that nigga because he's very intelligent, man. That nigga smart as fuck. They don't like smart black niggas, bro. Especially smart black felons that done got out of shit and they know the law and shit. And they not trying to hurt no one. Yeah, nigga, I'm telling you. They don't like niggas like that, bro. That whole sovereign citizen movement shit, that shit came from felon niggas that was in prison that came home, nigga, and couldn't get certain shit, so they were learning the law is flawed, bro. Like if you detach from the law, give up your name and shit, you don't have to abide by certain shit. And what I mean by that is like having a license, registering your car and insuring and shit like that. Like there's shit that you could do, y'all, to where you don't gotta do that, but you also give up your rights in other ways where now you can't, now you can't, fucking go buy a house and shit like that. Like you gotta build your own shit. Yeah, you feel me? You can't fuck with the banking system at all. Like you gotta have cash, you gotta have money, you gotta know what you're doing. So I tell my niggas, if you're gonna become sovereign, make sure you got enough money put up to do it. Make sure you on your shit. Make sure you got some land where you don't gotta depend too much on the government. But yeah, yo, I'm about to get up off of here in a minute. Let me see if I got anything else on this shit though. But yeah, I had to flame these niggas real quick, man. Yeah, I see knee slapping ink bitch ass trying to come up out of retirement, so I don't know how them niggas got that technology over the ice wall though. See what I can do here. But yeah, my nigga YP good though. He chilling, bro. Nigga doing good, man. Oh yeah, we could this shit kind of hurt me the other day, me watching this shit, man. I know a couple niggas that be trying to sell cars and shit. And like, bro, niggas be selling niggas lemons. And when you buy cars from people, it don't matter how fucking good that shit look, nigga. If that shit don't got a good warranty, nigga, that shit fixed. It's over for your ass. And so I don't be liking that shit. I don't be liking how, especially dealerships too. Like I'm kind of going through it a little bit with my whip, man. It's not nothing bad, but a main compartment that I thought was under warranty is not under warranty. My Cadillac converters, you feel me? But luckily, there's ways that you can clean your Cadillac converters without changing them. And this is why information is very important. So you got this lady right here, right, who goes to a dealership, probably a third-party dealership, who does extended warranties, and she got a Mercedes-Benz. And that shit dies on the way to the motherfucker to her crib, yo. Yeah, that shit dies on the way to her crib. I'm pretty sure this right here is this Room TV baby mom right here, bro. Nigga don't even look. You can't even help.
Swear I cannot make this up, bro. I just bought the car today, fool. Like I can't make this shit up, bro. I cannot win for fucking losing. I don't give a fuck what I do. Like, that's crazy.
So,
Bro, I swear I cannot make.
and that's the thing about it though, right? Is that's not a good first car to buy anyway, bro. A fucking old ass Mercedes Benz, bro. Like if you don't know how to fix some shit, you shouldn't even be trying to get into no Benz because first of all, it's a foreign car. So this is how you know Shorty don't got no real niggas around her. I would have told her straight up, yeah, you like this little shit, but this shit shouldn't be your first car. Cause soon as anything break on this bitch, you gotta pay mad money for parts. Like I said, it's a foreign car. You need a whole different caliber of tools fucking with this damn Benz. You feel me? So I don't suggest nobody buy no Benz if you don't got no warranty for it. If it doesn't have low mileage, Benzes are not good for first cars, bro, at all. So this shit happens a lot though to people because we just, especially black people, like we be attracted to a certain car. Like we want a Beamer or a Benz or some shit like that. Like even me, like my first car, I wanted a fucking little Beamer, bro. Luckily, I didn't get that shit. I ended up getting a little Honda, but that Honda got me through a couple years. Nigga, that Benz would have been done if I would have got that shit. You feel me? But this is the thing, man. When buying a used car, know what you buying, bro. Know what the fuck you buying. First thing you got to do is look for parts. Just go look at certain parts. What I mean by that is look. So say I'm about to get me a little Honda before I get it. Okay, let me see how much brakes and motherfucking rotors are for this motherfucker. You feel me? Let me see how much an alternator costs. You feel me? Because these is main compartments that break. So just knowing how much parts cost is going to be very important when it comes to a car. This is why I got my shit. My shit nice, but the parts is cheap, nigga. It's a fucking Ford. You feel me? Like it's a Ford, bro. So the parts is cheap, nigga. So you gotta know what you buying, man. I feel bad for her though. That shit fucked up. And like I said, it's happening a lot right now. Cause you got a lot of third party niggas that's just buying cars and trying to flip them and sell them to people and them shits is lemons. You know, she probably got that shit from some bum ass, hood ass fucking dealership who already knew the car was messed up. Yeah, that shit is fucked up, bro. But you gotta be smart out here, man. You gotta know what you doing. Especially for all my women out there. Get you a man that's a little car savvy. So shit, if y'all break down on the side of the road, this nigga at least know how to change a spare tire. You got niggas out. We was talking about that shit last time. You got niggas out here, nigga, your ass over 25. You can't change your spare tire, nigga. That's the problem in America. You want me, nigga? You can't change no damn spare tire, nigga. Get your ass away from me. You want me, nigga? But y'all, look, I'm about to get out of here. Yeah, they just like the name, but if you gonna get you a Mercedes, you gotta have Mercedes money, bro. If you a female trying to get you a Mercedes, you gotta be making over at least 50,000. I'll say a little more than that. And I wouldn't just go buy one. Like if you gonna get one, go ahead and get in contracts with them niggas for 4 or 5 years. Go get you a fucking nice ass Mercedes from a dealership where you got a 5-year warranty on that bitch. Get the best warranty you can get. You feel me? So if anything breaks on that shit is covered. Yeah. Or nigga, go get you a motherfucking Ford. Yo, look, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace, love, and abundance. Stay ready. You never got to get ready and stay dangerous out there, y'all. Peace.